weather any storm.
Okay, we're getting ready to go. We have pushed in all the little knobs. Oh, no, we didn't. I forgot two here. And I have to put this one up so that it doesn't all fall down. My mother-in-law helped me sew these. See? Isn't that cool? Now nothing will fall down. So the motor started and we're gonna get going. It's gonna be a little less wind in the beginning and then a lot of wind tonight, which is not too much though. It's up to 20 with gusts up to 25, I think. And that is doable for us. It's just that we have to be watching a little more and adjusting the sails. So here we go. Pull it in, good. Good job. Got some good crew members here. You take it off the cleat afterwards. Oh, it's foggy. And we are off the dock. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Porto. We're gonna miss you.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
There's something weird floating in the water over here. Look at that. Looks like a tree. Oh, it looks like an alligator. Weird. What is that? Well, that's an interesting start to our trip. Aspen, did you have your best time? Well, let's not go into that then. It's going pretty fast. Okay, we are making it just outside the port right now. And it's bumpy. There's a lot of waves here. Look at how we're going up and down. It's raining. This is actually one of the first times we've started out in rain. We've been that lucky, so that's good. But let's hope the waves die down. It's just that they're like so tight. Well, we'll see. Luckily, these big choppy waves are due to the current that's coming from the river that we just came from in the port of Porto. We need to be careful so we don't get seasick in the beginning. Whoa. We're all standing here to get some wind in our faces and not get sick. We're having an early Dorito party to save the day. It always does the job, right guys? Yeah. Here we go again. I'm seasick. Threw up 2 times. Taking piece of pizza. I don't feel very good. And Nicole also threw up. He's laying on the bed and Ivan's doing okay. He laid down for a few hours here. I'm on the floor in the cabin. So we just put up the sails. We've been motoring from 11 to 3:30, and now we're sailing very well with 2 reefs in the main sail and the Genoa reef too, so we don't get a broach or are too overpowered. I'm hoping I can sleep without there being any drama here and finish my pizza.
Before nightfall, we put 3 reefs in the main and reefed the Genoa as well, with over 30 knots of gusts. Passing Nazaré, Portugal during the night proved to be one of our most dreadful sails ever. Sailing in 25 to 30 knots of wind isn't such a big problem for a vessel our size, but the problem was that the wind direction was at a sharp angle, making us pound against the waves, with things falling down from shelves in the kitchen, a very uncomfortable sail. We became so fatigued that we ended up putting the boat in a heave-to position for part of the night so that we could muster up enough energy to keep going to the next port, Peniche. In addition, the waves were large as we were sailing near to Nazaré, which is known for its waves and surfing thanks to the Nazaré Canyon, a submarine geomorphological phenomenon that allows the formation of perfect giant waves. Ideal for surfing. It is the largest underwater canyon in Europe, about 170 kilometers along the coast, reaching a depth of 5,000 meters. So if you're sailing near the coastline, it's pretty hard to avoid. We found out that the harbor of Peniche was open, so instead of sailing another 8 hours like originally planned to Cascais, we stopped in Peniche to gain some strength.
So this is what we look like after being thrown around a drying machine for how many hours?
Drying machine.
24.
And we got wet. So.
Drying machine that's wet.
Drying machine that didn't work. Yeah,
We are totally exhausted. And we are going to have a pop party. Pop party. Pop party. Krista.
Fordoble extra godt.
We are so ready for this, oh my gosh. We're safe and sound in which harbor? Peniche. Peniche. Whoa. So we're going to the original port we were trying to get to, Cascais, tomorrow. I feel like a new person now that I got a shower, and we're gonna eat something a little more healthy. Whew. Broccoli and a tomato sauce and meat casserole. And cheese, of course. So I feel like I washed the trip off me, and we're ready to start anew.
After eating a good meal, we visited the old prison for political prospects against the dictatorship that lasted from 1926 to 1974. They turned it into a museum to honor the lives that fought for democracy in Portugal.
So we're in a prison in Portugal, and these are the prisoners.
Huh?
And you have to be the guard behind, Nikolai, to say something that's not allowed, and then he's going to punish you. Yeah, you're the family. You have to say hi. And speak louder.
This was the visiting area where it was purposely made difficult to hear so that the guard could hear everything said and could punish the prisoner if they didn't like what the conversation was about. You had to shout and no hugging allowed.
This is a visiting hours place in the prison. They're not allowed to whisper. Looks like they're whispering there. This looks kind of sad, but at least you get to see the person you want to visit. We're looking from a prison. So, where protesters of the regime were prisoned. It's an interesting story. There's a chapel over here.
What is this?
Monument.
It's just a monument here.
Kunst.
Kunst, ja. This might look like a difficult prison to escape from, but one group actually managed to do it. Our boat's just over the wall. One of those masts. Now the boys are having a nice time with their ice cream that we promised them when we got to Portugal. We didn't get it in Porto, but we decided to wait till the sun came out, but it's raining here. But it's nice and warm under the roof. It's kind of mild here too. Life-size nativity scene. Those are the wise men, I guess. Look at this. Sacrifice or donation or something. Stay there. Did you get hit by the wave?
Jeg og Nikolai.
Mister, you can hold my hand now. Don't you being swished away?
Dobbelt så stor.
3 waves that were double that big? Double the size? I don't know about that. That's probably why they have the red and the white chain over there. If Daddy gets scared, then we know it's dangerous. You don't get scared enough, mister. You need to be more scared in your life.
Hvis mamma blir scared, da er ikke scared.
Not. Oi! Oh, that's not a good place to park your car. We're not sailing today, that's for sure. Oi, oi, oi! That hit the car. That hit the car. Yeah, I think so. I think it hit the car. It seems like they're getting bigger now. Here's the red chain. Maybe it's trying to tell us to not go here today.
Gee, what does this say? Danger. Oh, danger wave splash zone. Got it over there. Okay. We could have been washed away by the wave. It's a beautiful fortress. They're gonna get wet. They should probably take off their shoes. Here's the surfer dude beach. There's a surf school out here. For kids too. Professional surfers. And they have a surfing championship here. This is on the facing northern Atlantic in Peniche, Portugal.
Vejo dominó na esquina e banguelo sorrindo de alegria. Doce Bahia, no alto da ladeira, aperitivo e piscina. Enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capelinha. No alto da ladeira, aperitivo e piscina. Enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capelinha.
We have decided to skip our sail day on today's Sunday to Cascais because of the wind report being that it would be directly against us the whole trip, and we just don't want another bad sail right now. And it turned out to be a beautiful warm day here in Peniche, so we're gonna go for a little run, and then we're gonna go see if the boys can get a surf lesson from the surf school down by the beach. So that's gonna be exciting. I don't know what they're doing. They're breaking their sticks because they said Daddy said they had to throw them away because they were rusting on the boat.
Aperitivo e piscina.
Time for a run. Oi, gick det bra?
Enquanto na ondina tem jacaré e capilinha.
Higher tide. We're here earlier today. Now the water's going almost all the way up to the bank here. There's a whole bunch of surfers out there. I don't know if it's a school or if they're just friends or just coming on Sunday. Going barefoot.
Tem jacaré e capelinha. Tem jacaré e capelinha.
It almost feels like summer. Guys, we just got ourselves a surf lesson tomorrow with an instructor at 10:30. I think I'm going to try. The boys are excited, so this is going to be fun. A fun stop in Peniche at the surfer hub. You guys, me and Ivan are going on a date tonight while the kids enjoy their pizza and movie here at home. Right, guys? Yep. Looking forward to tapas and drinks. Ready? Here's what is happening. This is a cool little place.
Só deixou as roupas do varal, os limão do quintal e a pasta.
Some dark clouds too, Evan. Is it a storm?
Idag blir det gøy å surfe.
Oh my gosh. That's where we were walking yesterday. It's running over inside. Yeah, it's not a good idea to park your car. Wow. That was a little one compared to the ones we just saw. Look at the water. We would be
washed off the sidewalk there, for sure.
Idag ska vi surfa.
Okay guys, we are out and ready to go on our surf lesson trip.
And our boat is over here. This surf school was perfect. It was located by the beach directly north of the harbor. This 2-day beginner's course started us out on the beach, learning techniques for getting up on the board. They taught us basic knowledge of surfing equipment, safety standards, rowing techniques, the duck dive through the waves with the board, getting to our feet on the board, on the sand, and positioning ourselves according to the wave. It was more difficult than we thought when we got to the water, but we all managed to get to our feet. That was such a feeling of accomplishment. We highly recommend Go for Surf Portugal.
Guys, we had such a fun time at Go for Surf Portugal. The instructors there were amazing. We had actually 3 instructors, one specifically and solely for Espen, Alex, and then we had Steph with me and Ivan, and then a guy from Norway actually named Bendik that helped out Alex and Nikolai, so they got to get their lessons in Norwegian. And they trained us from the basics on the sand and how to get on the board to the waves, where we actually, all of us, managed to stand up. So they said we did a great job, and I feel like we did a good job, and it was a great first day of surfing. So we highly recommend Go for Surf Portugal. That looks good. Melting the butter. What are we gonna make today, Espen?
Kanelboller.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls. How's it going here with the yeast? It's called in English. Oh, that's way too big. Way too big. Oh yeah, baby. Good work. 22? Yep. Okay, we got a whole bunch more here to bake. Look at that. We're gonna have 48 cinnamon rolls when we're done. The dream of every man is to have fresh, at least I can. The way to the heart is through fresh baked bakery items and a cup of coffee.
The reason we baked so many cinnamon rolls was because 3 of the surf instructors were coming over for a visit to see how we lived on a sailboat. Very cozy, but we forgot to take a picture. Oh well.
Well, it's way past my bedtime, but it's hard to go to sleep when it's howling outside. It's like 30 knots of wind, and I'm trying to look at how it's rocking behind me. Feels like we're sailing. Whew. Ivan put a whole bunch of extra lines out to secure the boat, but we read a report that both today and tonight and tomorrow it's dangerous along the coast and anywhere near the ocean, and we're in a marine just by the ocean. So it's really rocking and howling. So it's gonna be an interesting night. Good night.
On our way back from our second surf day, we found this Rip Curl factory outlet. We had to check it out and see if we could find some suits for the rest of our travels and dives and surfing.
We just went shopping at Rip Curl. Now everyone in the family has a wetsuit. Guys, we're interested in this thing here. Four-wheelers, scooters. Look at that guy. Electric car. My Christmas present. Cool cap. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Ivan. He's got to wrap it up for me. But this is the best deal because then I get something I like. And I've lost 2 hats in the ocean already, so it'll be a good present. There's one for you, Espen. The hat. The hood. There's one for Nikolai with the hood. And there's one for Mommy. A nice design, a sleek design. Look at that cool pattern. Palm trees, flowers. Oh my gosh, they're huge. Look at that. Look at that. These kids are happy boys now. This is a pizza for in the middle of the week. Oh, look how big pieces they are. Oh my gosh, it's like a personal pizza each stick. Look at that. Saftig.
Familjepizza. Familjestörelse.
Hur mycket kostar den?
Ja, kostar 30.
Det är så dyrt.
Guys satisfied? Was it good?
The boys remember this pizza for years to come. Meanwhile, Ivan and I go out on a date to the Tosca do Jewel restaurant recommended to us by the surf instructors. It was very inviting with friendly staff and delicious food. We highly recommend it.
We are at the fancy restaurant again. Second date in Peniche. It's a beautiful place here. Here comes some more.
Ding ding ding. Dum dum dum. Quando você sorriu, chorei. Eu nunca pude imaginar que isso fosse acontecer. E numa bola de cristal, o futuro transformar. Eu quero a
Stay tuned for the next episode where we motor away in oily looking smooth seas. Finally, after waiting out the weather in Peniche for a week. But what a week we had, and we can now officially say that Portugal is probably our new favorite country. The people were so relaxed and friendly, they stole our hearts, and their food stole our stomachs. And we got to learn to surf. Next port is Cascais, where we briefly meet up with our new German boat friends. Stay tuned! And don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.